Mrs. 69 were flown out to LA last month to preview a game that I've covered in the past, quite a while ago in fact, Roco Kingdom. We got an express look at the game, we had the chance to talk directly to the staff responsible for its global release, and then we spent hours playing through every feature we could manage to get our hands on. And let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. It wasn't perfect, but very, very fun. Let me elaborate. Before I jump in though, I do want to take a moment here to thank the team for flying us out and for sponsoring the showcase. That was genuinely an insane experience. If you like what you see, take a moment to scroll down and click that link down below to pre-register for the game, or alternatively, you can go ahead and wish list it on Steam. Also, you can sign up for the very first closed beta test. It is happening on October 27th. Do not miss out on the opportunity for more fun. Roco Kingdom is a free-to-play 3D open-world creature collection RPG. You play as an academy student entering a colorful magical kingdom filled with collectible spirits called Jinnies. The game launched back in March in China, having tens of millions of active players, going on to become one of the biggest hits of the year by a large margin. It features a single large seamless 3D open world, not segmented linear routes. Free exploration is central. You'll climb, you'll glide, you'll even mount up on creatures that you catch, making travel significantly easier. There are a large variety of different biomes, hidden areas, mountains, abandoned locations, and mystical zones to explore. It felt fantastical with new things to loot, explore, and ultimately fight your way through. And while there is a main story, a significant freedom to explore seems to be the emphasis. The aesthetic is colorful, stylized, and very cute. You can tell the anime influence with bright, magical fantasy visuals. The creatures have charming designs, fluid animations, and are largely filled with personality, which is very important in a game like this. Repetitive designs, boring designs are a death sentence. Thankfully, Roco Kingdom navigates this very well. I know gacha games have become increasingly popular in recent years. There's no denying that we have a very large gacha community with over 100,000 subscribers and millions of monthly viewers. Roco Kingdom, however, does not have any creature gacha at all, allowing you to obtain every single Jinnie in-game with no paywalls, making this incredibly free-to-play friendly. There are cosmetics, skins, and other appearance items, plus battle passes as well, but nothing at all that would be considered pay-to-win gacha, offering a significant advantage to paying players. Multiplayer is where the game really shines. Mrs. Sticks and I both teamed up for the full cooperative experience, battling together, engaging tough boss monsters together. Heck, we even held hands and we walked around for a while. The co-op emotes are super cute, but the game is also very challenging, even with other players. Fighting the boss monsters, the monsters out in the open world, was incredibly difficult. Not so difficult as if impossible to overcome, but difficult enough to warrant strategy and forethought in terms of your actions. Mrs. Sticks and I learned this firsthand after engaging one that we thought we could defeat and then quickly having our asses handed to us. Yeah, that was fun. Admittedly, also a little bit humiliating given there were other people around watching us. Yo, I have never claimed to be a professional gamer, okay? Combined with its cross-platform support, Roco Kingdom allows friends to fully explore the world together, party for dungeons and world bosses, capture creatures, solve puzzles, race, and interact socially. Like MMOs, there is real-time visibility of other players in the world, chat zones, PvP, which I'll go ahead and touch on in just a moment, co-op challenges, and community systems. This is a game that both supports and also rewards solo and group play, allowing you to truly play however you like. But let's go ahead here and talk the Jinnie themselves. They're a core part of the game, and you're going to be spending a lot of your time catching them, leveling them, and trying to min-max them. Jinnies are the core collectible creatures found in-game. There are over 400 at launch, with more going to be added over time, each with unique designs, personalities, animations, and roles. They have one or two of the 18 elemental types, base stats, natures. These are personalities that boost one stat while lowering the other. Traits, passives, and evolutions. Many go beyond pure combat. Some serve as mounts, such as ground, water, or flying. They help with traversal, such as climbing, gliding, triple jumps, fall damage, immunity. Or they have environmental interactions. Capturing them out in the world involves weakening the target, usually to low HP, then throwing capture balls. There are different tiers and rarities that improve rates. Some rare ones need specific conditions or better balls. Ice spirits dominate snowy highlands and mountains. Grass and plant spirits thrive in human forests. Water spirits live in lakes, rivers, and underwater areas. Fire spirits concentrate around volcanic zones. Dark-type spirits mostly appear at night. Regional variants of some spirits can even change appearance slightly depending on habitat for camouflage or adaptation, reinforcing the environmental connection. Wild spirits also show real ecological and social behaviors. Instead of just standing around waiting to be caught, they seek shelter under trees or rocks when it rains. They bask or act relaxed on sunny days. Some form groups or flocks with leadership. For example, some of the little lambs following the bigger lambs. The leader triggers the group's aggression. Certain species play with each other. Poison types can create temporary hallucinations if you get too close. Fire types can gradually burn the player if you linger near them. Some spirits only surface or become active under specific weather or time conditions. As I noted, baby or smaller spirits may follow the adults of the same species. These details make exploration feel like watching an actual ecosystem rather than a static spawn map. Day and night cycles and real-time weather further shape the spawn's behaviors and combat. This game right here has one of the more immersive living world ecosystems, I think, among modern creature collection games. Spirits aren't just combat units or collectibles. Instead, they form this dynamic, reactive system that is tied to the land, the weather, the time of day, and each other. Jinnies gain XP from battles, main story quests, daily quests, magic handbook activities, and XP items and potions. Player character level matters a lot for obedience. If a Jinnie is too high above the character level, especially more than 10 levels, it can disobey you, it can refuse commands, it can have reduced accuracy, or just fail to use strong skills, meaning you're going to want to keep your character leveled via story and activities. Most of basic lines evolved at fixed levels, commonly around 16 and 32, giving large stat jumps. Special and rare ones may need specific stones or locations or weather, time of day items, or other conditions, including branching evolutions. Natures influence stat growth and final distribution. For example, one that boosts attack but lower special attack. These can be changed later with items. There is an effort value, an EV-style training system. You can invest into specific stats using items such as effort fruits obtained from dungeons, towers, events, and the pet interface. This is important for optimizing combat power. There is no traditional equipment or gear system for Jinnie, no armor, no weapons, or full gear sets that you equip onto them. Instead, the game uses held items and consumables or thrown items used in battle. Training items, fruit, seals, and similar consumables for stats and growth, and skill-related items. Power comes primarily from levels, evolutions, natures, EV investment, skill selection, traits, and team composition, rather than gear farming, which, thank God, is a very nice change of pace. Rares and stronger variants appear in specific maps and locations, hidden spots, limited event spawns, dungeon rewards, and world bosses. Some are even tied to story commissions or free legendary style routes. Catch rates and difficulty scale with rarity and level. After a certain number of consecutive non-shiny captures of a species, the next one is a guaranteed shiny, which makes a reward worth the time investment. Breeding is another strong method for obtaining shinies and better overall offspring. Special prism style variants also exist via certain capture items and balls in some contexts. Each Jinnie can use up to 4 moves. They learn moves automatically by leveling up. Some moves are learned only on evolution. Skill machines, these are kind of like TMs, let you teach specific moves. Forgotten moves can be relearned from NPCs. Moves have types, they have power, they have accuracy, PP, and additional effects. There's also an energy resource cost system, so you cannot freely spam the strongest attack every turn. Traits like passives provide further synergies, often interacting with the rest of the party or battle conditions. The terrain effects also exist and persist. Concerning the PvP though, there are both ranked and casual modes. It rewards understanding of the deeper systems rather than pure raw power. Multiplayer overall is a very big focus of the game. The co-op exploration, the world bosses, the dungeons, the social features, and PvP sit inside that broader ecosystem. Admittedly, we didn't get to try too much of it during the event, but versing other people with refined teams is likely going to be a lot of fun. At the end of the day, if you like creature collection, Roco Kingdom might just be up your alley. There are cute Jinnies. There is a large, beautiful world to explore. There are tough battles, lots of co-op activities. The game absolutely blew up in China, so evidently everyone already loves it, and you might as well. So, I mean, why not give it a shot? The very first closed beta is happening on October 27th, which means you can right now go down, click that sponsored link, and get ready. This is going to be a game you do not want to miss out on. So make sure you go pre-register. Make sure you go wishlist the game right now. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.